Hello, my name is GKindschy, and I am going to be telling my ninja calf story. So, a little background to this story is that this happened in 2016, a couple of years ago, when I was working on my uncle's farm a lot. It was a very bad winter that year, so I was often working, you know, 8 to 16-hour days just randomly. Well, not too randomly, almost every day actually. Uh, so at the ranch, we have a process where once the calves hit a certain age, we take them from their moms and put them on solid foods because, can't live forever on mom's milk. Okay, so this is the story. It was a drizzly day, and my Uncle Aaron and my sister Emma, as well as my two younger cousins, Jesse and Callie, were sorting calves off from their mothers and giving them vaccines and putting them in their own little pen and putting the cows in a different one so we could put them in different pastures later. So basically, that was the process, and we've been going at it for about 18 hours. We'd been there a long time, but yeah, we were starting to get real tired, real cranky, and we were on the last couple of cows when suddenly the smallest calf, I swear, one of the smallest calves at that age that I've ever seen, manages to crawl through the fence and tries to dive into the cows. But I'm fairly quick, so I managed to grab it and put it behind the chute where we run the cows through while we do their vaccines. So I held the cow there, or calf there, and kind of just pushed it back a little into the corner so it couldn't get into any trouble. And so it tries to rush by me, and I bend down and turn it. It only comes a little past my knee. I'm about 5'11", probably only 65 pounds or so calf. Pretty small, especially for cows. They're heavy creatures. And um, it then runs around in a circle, turns around, tries to rush past me on the other side. Well, I turn it again. Tries a third time. I turn it again. Finally, it tries it a fourth time. I kind of sigh and bend down to turn it again, and it jumps up, all four in the air, pounces on me, and tackles me to the ground. And um, uh, my uncle, hearing what was happening, turns around and um, stops the calf rushing past and forces it back. Unfortunately, I am still lying in a puddle on the ground, so the calf just jumps on me and just tackles me back to the ground, or back to the ground yet again. I was starting to get up, and that was nice. My uncle tries to come get it off me, but my sister, hearing what was going on, comes rushing over, trips, falls onto my uncle. She had a cherry soda in her hand, and it went everywhere. So that was lovely. And um, distracting my uncle and making the calf jump forward again, she tripped and finished falling on the ground, making it jump back onto me a third time, and then it ran off into the cows. Um, uh, my cousin Callie tried to cut it off, but she was laughing so hard she fell off her horse instead, which was just hilarious. And we decided that calf might want to stay with its mama for another couple days till it kind of calmed down and we could just kind of ninja up on it and put it in with the rest of the calves. So it was about, it was very late at this point, 11, 12, or 11, 12, at night. And we didn't really want to dig through the couple hundred heads of cows, so we decided we'd just stick them in their respective pastures, and the cows in their pasture and the calves in their feeding pen, so they can kind of get used to life as a cow. And um, we and I went home feeling very silly, and I realized even if you've done something a few times, you can't let your guard down doing it again, or you might end up in trouble. Have a good night.